A man who has had several titles in his life: Colonel, University of Tennessee graduate, and now Congressman. Congressman Allen West, great to have you. Thanks for joining us today.
It's good to be here. Happy to be here.
You know, you've had a very interesting year. Obviously, you attract a little bit of attention, and obviously you're one of the leaders of the conservative movement.
Well, thank you for that.
I firmly believe that you've basically become under attack based on the redistricting. How is your campaign handling it?
The campaign is going very well. We've got an opponent that doesn't want to talk about the issues. He just wants to talk about me. The fact that his father ran a very racist, misogynist ad through his super PAC showing me beating white women and taking money from a black family and showed me with a gold tooth, which, as you can see, I don't have any bling. This is what you're going to get from the other side because they don't have any ideas. They cannot talk about solutions to these issues of the debt and the deficit, getting Americans back to work, and we just have to weather that storm and continue to press forward.
Obviously, you've stayed strong in your beliefs, you've stayed strong in your foundation. What prepared you for this kind of attack that's come under? Because you have stayed extremely strong through all of it.
Well, I think that when you have served a career in the military over 22 years where you've been shot at, you're deployed in different combat zones, jumped out of airplanes in the middle of the night at 800 feet, it doesn't bother me. And it's about principles. It's about making sure that our children and grandchildren have the great blessings of liberty and freedom that we all have.
So let me ask you, what's a tougher fight? Congress or being shot at and jumping out of airplanes at midnight?
I think it's a little bit tougher fight on Congress because you don't always see where the bullets are coming from.
Do you sometimes look at some of your fellow congressmen and congresswomen and say, you need a good colonel, you need a good drill sergeant to kind of put you in your place? Do you ever look at them and say, you know what, guys, we're not acting right? And do you ever want to bring back some of your past military and put them in order?
Well, of course you do, because the military is all about getting a mission and, effectively and efficiently accomplishing and achieving that mission. That's who we are. We're very structured, very regimented, but we're good free thinkers as well. And when I look at some of the people up there in Congress, I mean, some of them wouldn't make good privates.
Well, now, why did you decide to join the military in the first place? And is it the same principles that made you want to decide to run for office?
Well, it's when I look at the legacy of my father, who served in World War II, my older brother in Vietnam. It's a sense of service, sacrifice, and commitment to this great nation. My father raised me, and my mother, because she did civilian service with the Marine Corps headquarters, that you have to give back to this great nation. It's about serving God and country, and I couldn't think of a better way to do it than being in the military. And I've been wearing a uniform since the 10th grade of high school.